PIC pride ourselves in a well-established local footprint in South Africa, and our goal is to enable our customers to become the most successful pork producers in the world. That is why we focus on using the latest innovations to drive genetic improvement. As a global market leader in the pig industry, PIC South Africa realizes the responsibility that lies on our shoulders to be able to deliver a world-class product on a consistent basis to pig producers. Boars that are selected to go into the PIC boar stations come to the PIC nucleus breeding farms. They include the following farms: Springtop and Niemannstadt close to Magaliesburg and Platkoppies close to Heidelberg. After the boars are selected from these farms, they enter a BTC boar training center to start with their collection training and to undergo a quarantine period of minimum 1 month. Thereafter, they undergo another strict selection based on their indexes according to PIC-Track. PIC-Track is the PIC database designed to store individual pig production performance and convert this data into an index for each animal in the system. This allows each animal to be compared to its peers, based not only on its own information, but also that of animals to which it is genetically globally related. Boars are transferred to the different boar stations once they pass the last index selection. The boars are then placed at PIC's 3 boar stations, which include Rockdale, Kleinfontein and Spesbona, with a capacity for more than 500 boars collectively. A strict biosecurity protocol is maintained at the boar stations, therefore no visitors are allowed. The biosecurity entry and exit procedures include a boot bench procedure and showering to prevent disease exposure. The welfare of our boars is PIC's #1 priority. These animals are kept and handled in the best conditions with environmentally controlled housing at 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. Their pens are cleaned daily and they receive a specialized diet. The boar houses are monitored by 24/7 camera surveillance. Each boar is microchipped with its number for traceability purposes and to prevent confusion in the boar house and during the semen handling procedures. The genetic quality of the boars is crucial to close the genetic gap on customer operations. Therefore, we have a replacement rate of more than 150% per year. Boars are collected at least once a week to maintain spermatogenesis and for optimal sperm quality. During semen collection, the microchip of each boar is scanned and converted into a barcode, which is printed and applied on the semen bag for traceability. To monitor the boar's health, rectal temperatures are taken during each semen collection. After collection, the semen goes to the on-site lab, where it is pre-diluted on a 1:1 ratio before it is transported to the off-site processing lab in Middelburg. The semen processing lab is an off-site lab with no live animals close by. This lowers the disease contamination risk. Although it is only a processing lab, a shower-in and shower-out facility is mandatory for biosecurity purposes. A UV light box is installed to disinfect any objects that enter the lab. The lab is divided into different sections: the wet lab, the processing lab, and the cool room. The wet lab is a wash area for glassware, silicone tubes, and it contains an autoclave for drying. Quality control is also performed here, where regular bacteriological analysis are done on equipment and surfaces throughout the lab. This area also contains a water purification system that operates through reverse osmosis and a UV light. After semen collection and pre-dilution, semen is delivered to the semen processing lab and received through the semen reception window every 2 hours on production days. The flow of the lab is important to prevent contamination between areas. All equipment which will be used for the semen analysis is preheated at 35 to 37 degrees Celsius to prevent cold shock. When semen enters the lab, the barcode on the semen bag is scanned into the computer, which indicates the bore's number, collector and temperature. Semen is then evaluated by computer software programs and revision. Video clips get saved from each analysis for record purposes. Once semen volume and concentration is determined, a calculated amount of extender is added. PIC makes use of a long-term extender, Androstar Plus, which contains antioxidants, antibiotics, buffers and membrane protecting agent. The extender powder is mixed in an extender vat that contains distilled water and a UV lamp to prevent any bacterial growth. The extender is mixed with a magnetic stirrer and the temperature is maintained at 30 degrees Celsius. A refractometer is used to monitor the concentration and osmolality of the sugar content in the extender water. While the extender is added to the semen, the relevant colorant of the genetic line is also added for easy identification on farm. The semen is then packed into 80 milliliter tubes by the two mini BSP machines. These machines operate at 950 tubes per hour. The packaging machines generate labels with the expiry date, bore ID and genetic line. Semen is 36 degrees at collection and is gradually cooled down to 17 degrees before dispatch. Temperature in a cool room is fitted with a self-regulating 24-hour temperature monitoring system. Semen is cooled down over a minimum time period of 4 hours. Retention samples are kept and checked post-processing. PIC delivers semen countrywide to any customer. The semen is delivered on customer farms twice a week to ensure constant supply of fresh semen. We have our own fleet of vehicles to deliver semen. PIC is committed to deliver the economic potential from genetic nucleus herds to customers as efficiently as possible. At PIC, we never stop improving.